Is it on a 5? Is it like really wide?
No, it's on 1.
Put it on 5. Or 0.5.
What the hell? What is this 0.5?
It's a really wide picture. She's so close to me that she's looking up my nose. This is from the child. I didn't like his attitude whenever he brought it in. Oh, shit. Ah, you fucker!
What the hell? Oh!
Oh, that was good.
Oh, shit.
That was funny.
Oh, yeah. This will be fun.
It's got color.
Oh, it's the red and white one?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Like you need another.
Always need more.
It's like I asked Dad, when is enough enough? He says never.
Never.
Never, never, never.
Oh my God, I can't fucking believe you're all jazzed on another fucking helicopter.
Yeah, but this is a little one. It's a little baby one. We can fly it in here. That's cool. Right on. Thank you.
Yeah.
I'll have to get that shit flying tonight.
Hey, a Deadpool could fit in there.
A Deadpool can fit in there.
It's small enough.
It's about the same size.
Right?
Oh,
All right,
cool.
can I stop recording now?
Stop recording. All right, let's get this on. If you know that game, you've been had. Because they got me good. All right, so open this thing up. Oh, this is the red one. Nice. So, comes with the landing gear. We got some screwdrivers and a little charge cord, a USB-C charge cord. Yeah, very minimal on screws. Shouldn't need too much. There is a package of screws with landing gear. Instructions. Yeah, we know how this works. And then, oh, this is nice. We got 2 batteries that come with it. And this is a 1200 milliamp lithium ion. Oh my God, it's lithium ion. It's so dangerous. So dangerous. Yeah, not compared to all the freaking batteries that I have sitting over there just waiting to explode. So, we're going to have to... Oh, there's blades. I wonder if we can bounce these on the coal roll balancer. Actually, that's an extra set of blades. It has a set of blades with it. All right, so I'm going to have to read some instructions, probably charge some stuff up, and we'll see if we can't get this thing flying. And I was just curious because my other present were these. I love Deadpool. Love my Deadpool. And my wife found these little figures that were all done. I mean, there's a whole bunch of them in here. And then there was one more, and I put that in over here so that he can watch over me. Just stupid shit that just makes us happy. All right, got both batteries on. They're both charging, and we'll get those in a second. But look at the freaking rivets on this thing. These little teeny tiny ass rivets on here. That is pretty damn cool. Now, Coast Guard doesn't have these things, but it's cool nonetheless. You know, fucking got a little danger sticker on here. You know? It's got a light. We don't have a light up on top, but that's pretty damn accurate on their horizontal tail, which isn't bad. I mean, for scale detail, yeah, most of their shit is damn near spot on. They got the right hinges on there. You know, that's pretty damn close to the scale hinges. They got the access panel. I don't know. You're going to have to check to see if that access panel there. But that one's there. And I've never seen a caution arrow for that spot. But, you know, it is what it is. But the initial shape of these things are spot on. That's what I know. But it's got the freaking... It's got the air filter system up on top. So this would be an E model because it doesn't have the larger engine in it, which has the little extra spot down here that sticks down so that the engine can actually stick out of the doors. In case you guys have ever curious of why that bump is usually on the bottom. And then this one has the split for the exhaust, which is an E model, or a D model, or a C model. So, but this really isn't bad. I mean, these are some cool ass freaking details on here. So, it's even got the vent. It's got a forward light. Doesn't have a light on the bottom though, which kind of sucked. I was hoping it was going to have one down there, but the tail rotor does rotate in the scale direction, which would be looking at it like this. It would be counterclockwise. So score 1 for the scale details on that thing. Legs basically slip in and screw in, but check out this itty bitty teeny tiny freaking detail on there. I'm like, oh, really? They have an antenna? I don't know if that antenna goes on the Coast Guard version or the military version, because there's a military version that gets some stuff. So we got to put the landing gear on, and we got to put this little itty bitty teeny tiny. Where the fuck is it? I had it. I just had it. Here's with the other thing. There's that little teeny tiny ass antenna that's going to get put on there. It's going to get knocked off immediately. All right, so first thing I had to do, put the landing gear on. They fit right down into a hole, and unfortunately, my hole didn't line up, so I had to carve out the back just to let this one kind of fit in, and now it does. And there they fit. So yeah, that one was actually sitting up a little bit. I'll show you. Well, this is what it was doing. So it wasn't lining up with the little post that this actually fits around. Like that one's all see, it's all down nice and flush. So I just carved out a little bit back on the back side of the hole. Just a little bit, just enough to get that in there, and so it doesn't look like it's modified. So now it'll all fit.
Look at that. Oh. A little windy. Oh. I mean, this is all just one stick. That's what I needed to do. It was just the one stick down. My fucking thumb hurts.
Yeah, the video didn't catch the
car-
going up and flying into that
Yeah,
and
but it
taking
hooked
out the
into the Bambi
bucket.
bucket.
It took out.
If I can took this one out, it took this Bambi bucket out, wrapped it around it. We're gonna have to figure out if
This thing got all wrapped around.
if we broke a freaking line. Yeah,
But
ripped out the fucking light.
the thing still flies.
It fucking flew. We're both surprised that, because I mean it was balled up in the thing. Fortunately, you got out there and it's acting like it might be out of phase. Just a little bit. I'm giving back, and it kind of goes. Yeah,
It's going pretty.
It could be just forward, you bitch. Shit. My fucking thumb hurts.
I have an escape.
Yeah, I don't. Laser and track.
It's twitchy.
It is, yeah. I just barely give it anything, and it's like when you let go of it, it kind of does some weird shit.
Yeah.
It's not a smooth transition between giving a stick input.
This is a good view. I can get you talking and flying all.
Yeah. At least my thumb doesn't hurt this time. Fucking tail is.
It doesn't sound as.
Well, when it's not, it doesn't have a bunch of stuff going on it. It's not bad.
Doing it. Oh God! What? Oh no!
I hit the fucking stop button.
God
Yeah, so the instructions got cut. You can see that was one of the blades. I don't know where it was sitting over there somewhere. Whenever that thing hit the bucket, it did a flip, landed on its nose, did 3 pirouettes, landed on its skids, and then took back off. So yeah, so fortunately, you know, these come with an extra set of blades, but I'm going to go online and give me some more blades so I can do that. It kind of does have a weird reaction whenever you give an input and then like let off of it doing some weird stuff. So it's just something you're going to have to get used to and not have a bucket on your landing pad.
Might help.
Might help, yeah.
Hey, look, blades are only $22.28 for
like
2 whole sets.
2 sets.
2 sets.
So $10 a set.
And they're yellow tipped already.
Yellow. Well, yeah, I need the yellow tips.
There you go.
All right. What's amazing though is the antenna is still on there, and it hasn't fallen off or broken off yet.
After major crashes.
Major crash into the llama. So I put a dent in my llama. But that's just scale. That's just scale stuff. So all right. So now that we figured out how to fly it, I haven't crashed it in 3 or 4 battery packs, and I actually let Jack fly it again. We found out there's some issues with this thing, and I figured out what it was. All of these have a little bar, kind of like a Roban plug-and-play head, where the rods are not only stiff, so you don't need a swash plate follower, they're supposed to line up on the thing so that you can tilt the swash plate forward and back and it corresponds with the... All right, before I'm so rudely interrupted by my scanner. These have rods that come down and it keeps it phased correctly. So we're thinking about it, and I've seen this on the internet. Somebody else said, hey, you know, my stuff doesn't fly quite right. And I let Jack fly, and he's like, yeah, this thing flies weird. Yeah, it's kind of quirky. Kind of quirky equals it's out of phase. So what I figured out is they make all these rods exactly the same. So the ones for their 5-blade head and their 4-blade head, the phasing is off, because if you line it up with the side of the helicopter and you give it, you know, forward and back, this is the only one that's supposed to move. This one lined up back here would not move, theoretically, but they're both moving. So I got in here and looking, and sure enough, these rods that are down in here are not manufactured with the correct phasing on it. So if I line this one up on this side, 90 degrees from the aircraft, it should be lined up on center of the main shaft down to the swash plate. I get this damn thing to sit here like I'm supposed to, damn it. But it is quite a bit off. You can see it there. The swash plate ball is way off. So sure enough, I looked online, and there's a guy that he was dealing with the same thing with the 500. He went in here and took the thing on this and said, hey, give it a cock about like that. So I am going to try that. But in order to do that, you got to take off the cover that's on here, the nice, neat, pretty cover, which, you know, you can go in here, you can snip these 2 little pieces right here and then take this whole back out, and then this comes off without unplugging anything. Well, you got to do a little bit more than that. So I got this off, and I was like, okay, but now I can't turn it because all of the wires, and mainly it is the 2 thick red and black wires that go back to the battery connection, keep this thing from rotating, you know, said position. So I was like, okay, clipped one of the zip ties, pulled on a little bit, got enough room to where I could rotate this and still have it kind of centered on the center of the aircraft and whatnot. So I was like, okay, great. Go to get me some double stick tape. I was like, okay, put it on there. Well, shit. There is not much there to actually put double stick tape on. So I was like, all right, get me a little piece of styrene plastic and make a little table for it to sit on, glue this to the bottom, then double stick tape it to that, call it good. Yeah, I was like, all right. Another thing that happened is this front right here, and I don't know if you can see it. There's a little tiny ramp, and I'm sure it's to help with all of this stuff so that the battery has something to click to, and the little slider for the lock on the front of the battery has somewhere to go. So I had to make my little piece, and it was sitting weird. I'm like, all right, what the hell? So I made a little ramp for it. And now what we're going to do is we're going to glue this little piece in right here, some CA, and then we're going to use the double stick tape on the bottom of the controller and get it cocked over here. You know, I don't know, what is that, 10, 15 degrees maybe? I don't know. About the same as what's the arms for. About they're off. So that's one of the reasons why these little 500s fly weird. You give it a forward input and it kind of goes off to the side. It's weird. Got me some Starbond medium CA, which you can get at the fine establishment of TylerGrayModels.com. These, here's the shameless plug. These damn things come with so many of these stupid tips. It's ridiculous. That in itself is worth buying this damn shit. Here is the packaging of all of my tips that come with this damn thing. It comes with like 20 tips in a thing. I don't know how much it is, but there's a bunch. So you can put this on the end of your shit, and now you've got a nice little fine point to put your glue in and all this kind of good shit. So I'm going to glue this in very gently, finessing the glue in so that it doesn't go all over the place. I lost it. Where's it at? There it is. Okay. Got my little piece here. I'm going to take this and I'm going to stick it in. Stick it in. Just like that. Perfect. Then I'll use the double stick tape to double stick tape down my thing. They got medium, they got thick, they got thin. And yeah, TylerGrayModels.com. So there is what this guy was doing. He actually just kind of tilted it over just a little bit. And we'll see if that works. And this is the guy's name. And yeah, Strum. Mr. Strum. All right, there it is, all stuck down at the nice, convenient little angle we're going to try. Now, to plug it in, test it out. All right, that did pretty good. But I did go in here and adjust it just a little bit more. So it's got a lot more than what it was, but it flew so much nicer. So if you guys are having issues with these things, there's a couple calibrations you can do. I told you before, if you do, you put it on level ground before you fly, flip them all this side, the lights blink, that's all this thing. There's also the trim. If you get it up and it's apparently every time you turn this off, the trims go away. So if you get it up and you get it, trimmed out on nice, when you turn it off, that goes away. So before you trim, you take and this button right here, hold it down until that light flashes, take off, do your normal trimming, get it to where you want it, hold this back down until that light stops blinking, and then land, turn it off, turn it back on. That's supposedly supposed to save all the trims in there. Anyway, this has been a fun little adventure. We're going to see what we can do with this thing. And maybe we could do a repaint, or maybe we'll do something else. But I got blades coming. This is my second set of blades from, going over. And I found, this is not good, but when it went up into the thing, I actually hit my exhaust on the llama. So I put a dent in my llama. But that's just scale. That's just scale stuff. So, yeah. Fortunately, this was my birthday present from my son. Thank you very much, Jackson. And we're going to go have some fun. And I'm kind of getting out and building something. Yeah. Yeah, that's what we'll go with. landed on the skids, and it's going, oh, I'm still flying! And I, oh shit, it's gonna dump over. But no, it stopped. So. There we go. Fun in the shop, and I haven't destroyed anything else yet. No guarantees by the end of the night. All right, get out there and build something. All right, so Jack's opinion now.
I mean, it's way more comfortable to even fly around it back here.
Well, there's not much wind right now. Well, there's still fucking wind. Look at these fucking trees moving.
I mean, I wouldn't do this before. I wouldn't trust it to do it before.
No, but it's way better now that we've got that thing tilted off to the side. It's still not perfect, but it's way better.
You're off the stick and it's like, where's it going?
Well, yeah, the wind will blow that bitch.
Somewhat on the pad. Close enough.
That's better than what I did.
It's on the brick.
It's on the brick. Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, it's much better when you tilted that over, and I got the trims saved in it, where you hold this down and the light blinks, and then you trim it, and then you save it. So it's working a lot better.
That's 10 times better than what it was before.
Oh yeah, so much better.